Hello everybody, Crusher Callan here, and today we are playing Ark Survival Evolved, and in this episode I am going to be showing you guys a guide on how to make, or how to transfer off of Aberration. So this guide is intended to be used with my other video on how to find drops on Aberration. So I've done a video showing all of the drop locations. So this video is to be used along with that video, so link to that one will be in the description. But basically, the method that we're doing here is we're trying to make drops last forever, and it is possible. So you'll often find that when you're going to transfer off, you have a timer on items. Being that I'm on single player, I don't have that timer, but if you're on official servers, you will have timers. And basically the way timers work is that any item with a timer on it, when you go to transfer, will get dropped on the ground. So if you want to take items to other servers, you have to wait a maximum of 15 minutes, depending on how long the timer is. So this drop, so when you're sitting around by a drop waiting for that timer, the drop's durability, I guess you could call it, drops down as well. So sometimes you'll have a timer that will last longer than the drop will, and you'll end up having to go spend all your time looking for another drop. Well, there is actually a way of getting around this, which I'm going to be showing you guys in this episode. So, first up, when you're sitting right next to the drop, you'll notice that it will drop down. So it's at 50 out of 100 now. And in not too long, it should drop down by another 10 and go down to 40 out of 100. So the drops, I'm not quite sure how long the drops actually last at at maximum when they're at the full. But there you go, you can see there that the timer dropped. So I could just be sitting here and it would keep dropping, and my timer could outlast this drop. But there is a way to get around that. So what you're going to want to do is, with whatever tame you're on, even if you're on foot, you'll just want to walk away from the drop, and you want to get a significant distance away. So usually you want to go out of render of the drop. And then once you're out of render, you'll want to go a little bit further. So for this drop just over here, should be fine. And so now that I can't see the drop anymore, the durability won't go down at all. So let's just test it out here. Let's go slow-mo 1000. And so now the drop's durability, if I was sitting right next to it, should be dropping down straight away, and it won't last at all. Alrighty, slow-mo's done. The drop should have had time now to tick all the way down. But as we head back, you'll notice that the drop's still there. And if we head all the way back, the drop won't have even lost any durability. So what I just did there would have been about maybe 5 minutes in game, speeding up to the maximum speed. But because I was out of render, the drop didn't go down at all. Now, it's a great method for if you've got timers and that, but the one flip side is that if there's any other players in the region near the drop with it in render, it will continue to drop down. So sometimes, if there's a guy AFK somewhere or someone in a base, sometimes these drops will continue to fall down in durability. But if you're the only one in the area and you de-render it by going a fair distance away, the drop will stay there, and you can wait for your timer to run out and head back to the drop, and it will still be there, even if the timer that you had was meant to outlast the drop. So yeah, hopefully this video will be helpful. If it was, please do leave a like, and if you've got any feedback, put it in the comment section down below, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!